Thanks, Clarissa. So today I'm going to be doing a very special Q&A with my teachers, Enton and Maria, just so you can get to know them a little bit more since I've done the summer intensive Q&A with them. So these are just going to be a few questions so that you can get to know a little bit about them. So let's get started. So the first question is, where were you born?
Originally, I'm born in Albania. I'm from Albania, and then on age 14 I left in Moscow. I moved to Moscow to finish the school, and so I continued working in theater for other 4 more years, and then I came here to America.
And where were you born?
I'm born in Russia, in Moscow, and I graduated in Moscow Classical Ballet Academy with my husband. We actually graduated together on the same year in 2001, yes. And then after we graduated, we started dancing with Bolshoi Ballet Company.
We all know that you speak Russian and English, but are there any other languages that you know?
Well, I know Albanian because I'm Albanian.
Yes.
I know Russian because
yes.
I went to Russia. I know English because I'm in America.
Okay, yes.
And also I know Italian because I learned it when I was more younger,
I did not know that.
before I moved to Russia. So 4 languages.
Yes. Many dancers get injured while they're in training and are unable to continue on their path to a professional career. If you couldn't be a dancer, what other profession would you like to try?
If I wasn't a dancer, it's hard, it's a tough question.
Yes.
Sometimes we think with each other, we talk with each other and don't know honestly how the life would be if we weren't a dancer.
Exactly.
But I was a soccer player, so I played soccer before I started ballet. So I think
maybe that. Yeah. What about you?
For me, I think because then I was young, I always like dreaming about be like teacher. Then I was young, I always like make it a choreography for my sister, for myself, and actually this is situation was in my life because then I injured, I stopped dancing, and now I became for the teacher.
Yes,
and
exactly.
Yeah, I'm happy what I'm doing because I'm working with kids and we can learn a lot from them.
Exactly, yes.
It's
a good
I
path.
think it's the best profession ever.
Yes. Yes. What profession would you really not like to do? What would be your least favorite thing to do?
For me, profession that I don't like sitting in a chair and sitting on the closed area
Same thing.
Yes.
for hours and hours. I know it's hard and a lot of people does that, but for me it's a little hard to imagine that.
Exactly. I'm the same.
I don't want to offend anyone, but that's the way I feel.
Yes. I think you both already answered this in my first question, but just to recap, how old were both of you when you started dancing?
I started at 9 years old, and then I got to professional ballet school. First, of course, like everyone, just dancing for fun in the kind of studios, just for the beginning.
Yes.
Children, I can say, just dancing for fun, nothing serious. Then after a year, my teacher, he came to that studio and he recommended to audition for the professional school. So I was 9 when I started, and I was 10 when it started professional.
What about you?
Same thing. I was start at 9 professional because in Russia, if you started like professional ballet training, you need to start at 9. But before that, I started at 5 years old. I did rhythmic gymnastics. Actually, I was in the same group with Maria Tikhomirova.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, we was very close friends.
Wow! I never knew that.
Yeah, and we compete. I think it's really good for the children if they start like some stretching before 9 years old because your body is more flexible and it's much more easy to be more flexible in the future if you started early.
Yes, exactly, yeah. Where did you go to ballet school?
Started in Albania, and then I moved to Moscow by myself. No parents.
Oh my goodness.
There and Maria, and we were partners together in the same class.
What were your biggest challenges in dance, both emotionally and physically?
Honestly, everything is hard in ballet.
Of course.
It's nothing easy. The most hardest thing in ballet is preparation to get ready for stage, for performance. When you get on stage, you enjoy the time that you're being on stage. But the hard part is the preparing part, of course.
For me, I think it's harder part than you dancing on stage. Of course, you need to show it for the audience your work.
Yes.
Yes, like you say, like you need to prepare. Yes, very good prepare before you're doing something on stage. And of course, it's acting.
Yes.
Always, it's very hard because, for example, if you're doing like Giselle or Swan Lake, yes, you don't have the time to think about the technique. Yes, you need to think about your role and about what you're doing.
Yeah,
Your
exactly.
character.
That's always hard. Yeah. So for a lot of professional ballet dancers, dance runs in the family. Did either of you have family members who dance?
In my family, no one was a dancer. My father, he was a general in the army. My mother, she was a business lady. My sister, she's a computer stuff. Honestly, I don't know. Just me get in ballet. And it was my father who recommended me to go.
Interesting.
Yeah, my family actually is really hard because my dad, he was a professional dancer, and my mom, she's a professional folk singer. My little sister, she's principal dancer in the Bolshoi right now. She's still dancing, and I hope she will dancing as long as she can. And actually, then I was young again because my mom, she's always have like some tours around the country, and I always stayed with my father in a ballet company, and it's like my family.
So you sort of grew up around
ballet
dancers. How old were both of you when you performed your first solo variation publicly?
First one was 9 years old, how I said when I started. Then when you get professionally, it's a little different because they prepare you first, they don't give you right away on stage because you have to learn first the basic of the movement so you can show professionally on stage. Public in theater, it was when we did performance, school performance.
Probably third grade or fourth grade, you can do
like
solo, but before that you need
Before
to do like more core,
exactly.
and you need to learn how you need to stay in the line, try to hold it like, you know,
all the important things.
formation,
Yes, exactly.
You have to learn also how to work, to rehearse or to perform with ensemble. And then when you become older, then they give you a solo part or principal.
How old were you when you both graduated and joined company?
Close to 80, yes.
I know that here in America sometimes it's younger because people graduate early and they go to the second company. So, what company did you dance in? You answered this in your first question as well, but it's important. So,
yeah, Bolshoi, but also we will invite them to different companies because some of the companies they touring around the world, and they invite like some guest dancers. What we did with them.
What is your favorite ballet and what is your favorite role?
My favorite one, either I was watching yesterday, I was watching Giselle. And I like from Giselle even the music because all the time that I listen to that music, it goes, I don't know, something you feel emotionally. But my favorite part, the Don't Kill the Matador from the Don't Kill.
Yes.
That is my favorite part.
And what about you?
For me, I love Giselle, because you need the dance and you need the acting, and like in my dream, I always want to be actress.
Yes.
First, and then dancer. I love Swan Lake, and actually we have a lot of good ballets, and it's really hard to choose like favorite. I love Carmen because music is beautiful, and also you need the acting. Mine is a favorite is probably also Giselle.
Yes, that's probably my favorite too. When did you first dance together?
We started dancing together at like 15 years old because we have already pas de deux class.
Yes.
First, like pas de deux class is like the touch boy. Ooh.
Yes, exactly.
It's very like but probably like professional, like partnering dancing, we start from 15 years old.
When did you stop dancing and why?
I haven't stopped yet, I can say I stopped like 50-50.
Yes.
Because also I have to teach and I don't have that much time anymore to dance by myself. But I stopped dancing more than usually because of my injury. I have herniated disc. I was really bad for like 3 months. I couldn't stand up from the bed. I don't want to get back to that point. So I am more carefully now. And she knows because she was there with me.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Seeing how I was suffering.
So what about you?
I'm still dancing, like I said, I have an injury and it's my leg. If you have like some problem with your legs, of course you cannot dance on Pointe a lot. I can do like some, but again, professionally you need to work on Pointe like every day, like minimum 5-6 hours. Which is right now it's really hard for me. That's why I stopped, and I'm happy what I'm doing right now. Yes, I'm doing my second favorite job.
When did you both come to America?
Came to America in 2004, September 15, 2004, at 2 o'clock.
Thank you. Very precise.
6 years ago, and I remember this day because it's my birthday.
Oh wow!
My birthday, yes, July 21st.
Don't remember the time though.
Let's do 1 o'clock.
Yes, okay.
No, I didn't guess it. I said it. Yeah, it was at 2 o'clock.
When did you both get married?
4 years ago. In Las Vegas.
And when did you start teaching?
More often we start teaching 5 years ago in Thousand Oaks. The girls, we like them a lot. We did hard work with them. They did a good job, honestly. So with them, we started really intense.
And you've also taught at that place together.
Yes, but also before that, we were giving master class.
Yes, but that was when you first started really teaching regular classes.
Yes, really intense.
What's your greatest joy in teaching?
My favorite one is the result of teaching.
Yes.
When I'm teaching, I want to see in like 2-3 months, I want to see the result. When they're responding back, they're understanding, then it's my favorite part.
And what about
For me, my favorite part of the teaching job is when you're working with more advanced students and then you prepare them for like stage roles, like rehearsals.
Yeah.
This is my favorite part because like I love working on details and where's your hand supposed to be, where's your nose supposed to be, like little details and about the emotions. Yes, of course, positions and technique part, but I think this is my favorite one. Of course, I love to teach ballet classes also, but my favorite one is rehearsals.
Alright, so that's it. Thank you so much for answering everyone's questions. So be sure to give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for my future videos. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!
My ghost, where'd you go? What happened to the soul that you used to be?
Do I have to answer also?
No.
Oh.
You're married to each other, so...